Hello everyone, this is Aaron Richardson, and this is my first video for the most important things to know for video making in the Module 4 assignment. Some quick things, some video making don'ts. Stay away from excessive zooming in and out. It's very evident. Amateur camera operators, they like to get trigger happy with the zoom button. What it does basically is it makes your video look amateur. It's very obvious to viewers when someone does that. So if you want the video to look more professional, to actually look a lot better, when there's not too much going on in the scene, then just leave the zoom level at where it is. The camera's not steady unless it's more impromptu. Then you want to try to plan ahead your video. Storyboard it and write all this stuff down to where you can know that you need to use a tripod. If you're going to use it and you're going to promote the video and people are going to see it, then you're going to want to use a tripod whenever possible, just to eliminate the shakiness of the camera. Unless you can get used to the camera and learn to temper your breathing and your body movement to where you can hold the camera still. If a tripod is not efficient for your video. Too much ambient noise, again, the use of a storyboard allows you to plan all this stuff out so you will not be caught in a situation where there's too much ambient or background noise in your video. Also, video color, that's another giveaway for an amateur video maker, is the color of the video is inconsistent. It switches back and forth. A good way to control that is just to learn your white balance on your camera, on your camcorder, and adjust that based on the lighting situation. One of the main things that was being spoke of in the Module 4 read folder was the different types of camera lenses. There are two main types of camera lenses. There's the fixed lens and there's removable lenses. Fixed lens is just as its name implies. It's a lens that's built into the camera or camcorder. That's mostly and a lot better for the average consumer. Basically, you're very limited in what you can do, but you won't be making anything for productions anyways, so you won't have to worry about video quality too much. Most of what you do is going to be impromptu. So the lens itself is actually built into the device. Removable lenses is more for the videographers and photographers that mess with that stuff a lot. Basically, it gives you a lot more options for a lot of different scenarios. It's not as easily accessible, and it does take longer to set up. But again, if you're using these, you're going to be using them for professional purposes. And you're going to be promoting something, so you want it to look the best it can look. Just an example of some different types. You have the telephoto and the wide-angle removable lenses. From there, you have what's called a prime set, and a prime removable lens, and a zoom removable lens. And the prime, just like I said, is a set focal length, which means you can't if you want to zoom in, you're going to have to literally take the camera or take the camcorder itself and literally move it closer to the target that you're trying to get a closer angle at or a closer zoom at. And the advantage of that is it has better quality pictures for low lighting situations, which is really good. But obviously the disadvantage is you won't be able to zoom once you have it on. So that'll take a lot of time taking it off and putting another one back on. And again, the zoom lens allows you to zoom in and out very fast without having to switch between lenses. But the picture quality is not as good, so you have to sacrifice. And I guess depending on what your situation is, you can choose the best one, the best lens type for that. Another main thing that was discussed in this folder was the shutter. There's a shutter, which is known as the mechanical door in between the film and the camera, and it's located. There's a shutter in both camcorders and still shot cameras. Basically, the faster the speed of the shutter, the more sharper the image is. But again, you can vary that depending on your needs. And basically that's what was discussed as far as the most important elements for video making in Module 4. This is Aaron Richardson, and thank you for watching.